if the money lender is going to take away your land, you don't want to go to him. If the government is not your friend anymore, it's not going to do any remissions, you can't really appeal to the government. You have to look within your own resources, within what society can generate. You look at that. And that is where dowry plays a big part. The only disposable things, jewels, small jewels, little money, wealth, household items, this is what made up the dowry. And these were fungible. You could sell these or you could give these as collateral. And if they were not enough, well, ask for a bigger dowry when your son's marriage comes. Ask for money. Ask for gold. Don't take anything else. Take gold, take money. Currency was the name of the game. And so large sums of money were now expected. You find that dowries suddenly, which were the domain of women, have come into the domain of the administration and the farmer who has to pay his revenue, and the entire balance in society has now tilted towards men because they now want control, they can make a demand, and so on. What makes them able to make a demand is because there are also other changes in the economy. For example, Punjab also sees an enormous amount of prosperity at this time. They are recruiting hundreds of thousands of Punjabi men, particularly the Jats, particularly the Muslims, for their army. And the army has regular pay in coin, meaning money, cash payment every month. And when you have given the army 10 years of loyal service and you didn't die in fighting and so on, you would get 27 acres of irrigated land. So that becomes, a huge boost to the economy because so much cash is now in the hands of the farmers whose sons are going. This also increases the bias towards sons because if you have 3 sons, 4 sons, you could almost become rich from being a very poor farmer. The whole opportunity, the horizon of opportunity is dominated by male muscle. The strong men, the tall men, the Punjabis, the Sikhs, the Jats, the Muslims, these are the most valued people. So you find that a lot of people also are finding profit in retail because now grain is being bought and sold. Prices of grain go up and down and money is to be made if you can store some grain and sell it at the time when there's a famine. The entire political economy has been revamped. We have become a market economy with land as a basic commodity. Now, if dowry doesn't change, what will? Dowry was the most flexible thing. It was voluntary. Now, a man with a son can say, look, my son has joined the army. You have to produce, I want so much in cash, so much in jewels, so much in buffaloes and cows, because I want to grow you see, money is now fungible. You can make money into land, movable into immovable, immovable into movable. Because your land is sold and you just have a little money, you better run, go become a migrant and work in the next state because this state is not going to help you. So you go to Awadh because Awadh has not been taken yet. In the first 5 years of the first fixed settlement, 40% of Punjab's lands change hands. Titles are lost. What is created is prosperity for those who have found the jobs and been able to find retail practice, able to lend money. But the rest, the farmer, the small riot, who had been favored in their eyes, today is sitting, at that time, becomes landless because he was not able to pay over 4 years. There's bound to be one famine. I've looked at famine records. It is a recurring cycle of drought, flood, famine, plenty, etc. And so you find that in 4 years, in the space of 4 years, 40% of the land has changed hands. It's in the hands of bigger and bigger farmers. So you get, what you're getting is a sort of a half-baked capitalism. The reason why I call it half-baked is that none of the money is invested in anything that is productive, like industry. For example, India was one of the biggest industries. Textile cottage industry was the largest in the world. All that goes because England has discovered the technology of making cotton. They have gone into mechanical technologies. They have created machines which can do it faster, quicker, even finer. And you find that Indian textiles go begging, or there is poverty for those who are growing.